Yo, what is up guys, it's me Silent Knight coming to you with another video. This time I'm talking about my rogue. Now my previous video I showed you guys how to do Naidas still after the rogue nerfs that kept coming and coming. So I promise you guys I will show you guys my gear from my rogue. So let's get straight into the video. So like I said in my previous video, I changed my rogue to agility. So I'm gonna go over my agility set first, and then I'll show you my previous set that I've used for Naidas releasing, which is my intelligence set. But let's go over the agility set first. So first of all, I am using a 2-piece set bonus set, so it's 2 pieces of Jemmy Jack. Therefore I'm able to use this 20 air damage trophy, which is required. Like, air damage is very important for bomb wall damage, so damage in general for any rogue element. So I'm currently with this set at 250 air damage, which is pretty nice. I think there are some different set variations where you can get up to like 260. So yeah, but this was like the easiest for me because all of these items I already had except for the cloak, which I'll go over in a second. So I'm gonna remove the cosmetics for a moment. Okay. Alright, so I am using a Alistair's crown. So with AP Exo I've had this item for years actually. I'm never getting rid of it because I'm literally using it in every agility set that I have. You can also use a Rhinital head. Let's see if... So the Rhinital head has the same stats as the Alistair crown basically, except for the Alistair crown giving 1 range and 1 summon, which might be more beneficial depending on the rest of your set. Both also give 20 air damage, so it's basically the same, except for the fact that I've always had this one with AP Exo, and when I changed to Agility Rogue I didn't want to get on a new AP Exo, so I'm just using this. If you are using the Rhinital helmet, you can, instead of the Barbaric Wedding Ring, you can use the Alistair ring instead. So 2 pieces of Jemmy Jack with 1% spell damage and MP Exo on the ring, just missing 1 air damage, but that's fine. So because I'm not using the Alistair ring, I chose to get the Barbaric Wedding Ring. Now I bought and made this especially just purely for this agility rogue. So the only thing I cared about was the initiative for the initiative order, maximum agility and overmage air damage. So I've got 6 overmage air damage on this, so that I have 250 air damage. I literally ignored all the other stats basically. So I've got the Triton Palms. This is part of my agility tank set, hence the 4% air resistance. Normally you would just put 1% range damage or spell damage on this. Mino Belt with 1% spell damage, maximum agility and air damage. And I bought the Wings of Chaos. Now I crafted this and maged it myself. I didn't want to bother too much in like getting perfect stats, so I just quickly maged it and put some overmage agility on it because I didn't want to bother with it too much. Also I didn't think I'd need that extra 1% range damage. I've got the Mantex for the agility. Now I just noticed that this is actually not even a good mage because it's missing air damage. But it's still mageable, so I might mage it again in the future. I got the Stalag Shield Classic Rogue Shield with air damage Exo on it. Got the agility pets, Fulbus Dofus, Ice Dofus for the damage, Cloudy Dofus like I mentioned in my previous video to be able to kill the boss on an odd turn. 2 damage trophies and the Domakuro. Now the Domakuro I only suggest when using the rogue for dimensions. When setting up the bombs on turn 1 and 2 you're not hitting anything. So this is like a guaranteed 32 damage on turn 5 and for the rest of the fight. And depending on how many hits you do on turn 3 and 4 you can get up to 64 damage starting from turn 5 for the rest of the fight. So this set has 1300 agility, like I said, 250 air damage. It has 5 range, so range is still nice. All the other stats doesn't really matter. 3 summons, so when you're using the Rhinoceros helmet, you still have 2 summons, so that's gonna be fine. Yeah, that's basically all there is to know about this set. So when using this set, you're using Cadence and Carbine to hit the boss, so that's in total 9 AP, and you're using Crossing to move the bombs, so 11 AP is fine. No need for 12 AP because that's gonna be useless. So that's it for my agility set basically. Now I'm gonna show you my intelligence set as well. This is the set I used previously before the rogue nerfs for my Nidus runs. So this is like 2 pieces of age-old set. So I've got the head with 1% range damage, and I've got the belt with 1% range damage. I've got the Meriodan cloak with 20 intelligence overmage, Rhinoceros amulet with 1% range damage. I've got an AP and MP exo Shylock ring. This one actually with vitality overmage. The Ethimolo wand with 1% range damage. Now you could get another weapon with more fire damage actually. Even an Automized sword is actually better than this. Stalag shield with fire damage. The standard pet. Ochre Dofus, Domakuro like in the previous one. Velbis, Ice Dofus, Fire Wrecker, and Major Intellectual. Now I could swap this out for the other 20 fire damage, just like in my agility set. I've got almost 1500 intelligence. Now if you're including the power, it's just 1500. And I've got 188 fire damage, so the fire damage is a lot less compared to the agility set, to the agility damage. I could add another 20, so I'll be at 208. But generally agility sets give a lot more damage, so that's why the agility set is pretty much superior to the intelligence set. Also because the boss has 12% air resistance compared to 25% fire resistance. So that's the 13% difference there. But there, yeah, this set is, you can still use this set for different dungeons. I don't know what dungeons you want to use a rogue for, but let's assume you're using it. You can use the Pulsar, 3 AP spell, Extraction, 3 AP spell, and Shot Pellets, 4 AP spell. You can also use the wand for extra damage, and of course Leak Pipe, you have 2 AP extra. But yeah, like I said, for Nidus, Agility Rogue is superior to the Intelligence Rogue. Also, if I'm like in the Agility set, I'm using like 2 AP items, the belt and the cloak. Therefore, I don't have to use an Ochre Dofus, which gives me a free spot to add 20 air damage. Now, you can use the same thing with the intelligence set if you're using a Scapula helmet. So then you have the hat and the cloak that give AP. And you can use something else, like a Cloudy Dofus instead of the Ochre. But you lose out on the set bonus, so you'd have to use something else. Now I think there are some other intelligence items that give AP. I don't know them from the top of my head, but yeah, it would be better to just get 2 items with an AP, so you don't have to use an Ochre. You can use like Cloudy, and then instead of this Major Intellectual, you can use the 20 fire damage trophy. So yeah, that's it basically for the rogue gear reveal. I hope this is useful for you guys. Maybe there are some other people that's gonna be leeching over here. At the moment there's a 60% area bonus, which isn't too bad. So yeah, like you see, there's nobody leeching over here, just a regular team doing Nidus. So yeah, it's still possible to do Nidus using the Rogue and Double Panda. I'm gonna link down in the description below my previous video where I talk about running Nidus after the last update. So make sure to check out that video if you're interested. So for now, I want to wish you guys a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye!